In the previous video, that is the 43rd video where we covered 24th to the 31st shlokas, Lord Krishna explained the exalted qualities of a yogi who has perfected dhyana yoga. Such a realized Atma merges into oneness with Brahman and realizes supreme bliss. This yogi sees Lord Krishna in all living beings and all living beings in the Lord, and further, he is forever in oneness with the Lord. Then finally, Lord Krishna tells that the yogi who worships me as the Paramatma residing in all beings resides in me in all times and in all situations. So let us see the next few shlokas and let's move to 32nd sloka. आत्मौपम्येन सर्वत्र समं पश्यति योऽर्जुन सुखं वा यदि वा दुःखं स योगी परमो मतः. Arjuna, O Arjuna, yaha sarvatra atma aupamyena samam pashyati sukham va yadi va dukkham. One who sees all beings equally and sukham va yadi va dukkham relates their happiness and sorrows as his own. That is atma aupamyena. He sees their happiness and sorrows as his own. Saha yogi paramaha mataha. That yogi is highly regarded. So this shloka is in continuation of the previous few shlokas where Lord Krishna described the exalted qualities of a yogi who has perfected dhyana yoga. In the previous shloka, that is the 31st shloka, Shri Krishna tells that the yogi who worships me as a Paramatma who resides in all beings, resides in me in all times and in situation. So in continuation, Lord tells that such a yogi is compassionate to all living beings. Through his spiritual intelligence, he is aware that all beings have the same divine Atma in them. Further, he fully comprehends that the divine Atma has no connection with happiness or sorrow because it relates to the material world. The yogi's reaction to such events is the same whether it happens to him or to others. So, the yogi is equanimous and reacts the same when others face happiness or sorrow just as much as he does. Such a yogi is highly regarded. Arjuna uvacha yoyam yogastvaya proktaha samyena madhusudana yetasyaham na pashyami chanchalatvat stitam stiram. So Arjuna uvacha, Arjuna speaks, Madhusudana, O Lord Krishna, Ayam yogaha samyena yaha tvaya proktaha. Proktaha described, told. So Krishna, the Ayam yogaha is this yoga that was told by you. This yoga samyena yaha tvaya proktaha. So this yoga described by you which is attainable by samyena, equality of vision. Etasya stiram stitim chanchalatvat aham na pashyami. So, etasya stiram stitim. So, I do not see myself, the stiram stitim, established in that enduring state. Stiram stitim is that fixed state, focused state. So, I do not see myself in that stiram stitim, in that focused state. Because of what? Chanchalatvat aham na pashyami. Aham na pashyami, I do not see. I do not see because of what? Chanchalatvat. Chanchalatvat, unsteady and fickle mind. So I do not see myself established in stiram stitim because of my unsteady and fickle mind. So Arjuna has a doubt. He tells Lord Krishna that due to his restless mind, it is impossible for him to become established in the state of equanimity. To perfect the yoga, a yogi has to fix the mind on the Atma and view all living entities with equal vision. So this seems impossible to Arjuna. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramati balavadridam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. He, because Krishna manaha chanchalam pramati. O Krishna, manaha chanchalam pramati. The chanchalam manam, the flickering mind, pramati is turbulent. Dridam bhalavat. It is also strong and bhalavat, obstinate. Vayoho iva sudushkaram. Sudushkaram aham manye. Aham manye, I consider. I consider what? Vayoho iva sudushkaram. I consider that controlling this mind is more difficult than controlling the wind. So vayu is wind. So controlling the mind, I consider it is even more difficult than controlling the wind. So we all know that the mind is restless, turbulent, and through its thoughts it is capable of disturbing an individual. It is obstinate because it's difficult to control it. The mind is so used to being attached to all material objects. It's very difficult to withdraw the mind from these material objects. So controlling the mind is so difficult, like controlling a cyclone. So Arjuna is asking his guru to instruct him how to control the mind. Shri Bhagavanuvacha asамшаям mahabhaho mano durnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. Shri Bhagavanuvacha, the Lord replied, Mahabaho, O mighty armed Arjuna, asamshayam manaha chanchalam durnigraham. So asamshayam, undoubtedly, manaha chalam, the mind is fickle, and durnigraham, and it is difficult to control. So undoubtedly the mind is manaha chalam durnigraham, it is fickle and difficult to control. But Kaunteya, O Kuntiputra Arjuna, Abhyasena, with practice, Vairagyena cha, through detachment. Detachment to what? Detachment from material objects. So with practice and through detachment from material objects, Grihyate, the mind can be controlled. So replying to Arjuna's query, Lord Krishna tells that there is absolutely no doubt that the mind is difficult to control, but with continuous practice and detachment from sense objects, it is possible to control the mind. One should first withdraw the senses from the material object and then focus it on the Atma. When this meditation is practiced continuously, it should be possible for Arjuna to control the mind. Lord Krishna addresses Arjuna as Mahabaho. Mahabaho, mighty armed Arjuna. So he is reminding Arjuna of his capabilities, mighty armed. So Kunti Putra, he is also calling him Kaunteya, Kunti Putra, because Kunti by herself she is a brave and accomplished Kshatriya woman. So Lord Krishna reminds Arjuna of his capabilities and his family background. So mighty armed Arjuna, you are capable of easily controlling the enemies. Likewise, you with practice you should be able to control the mind also. Asamyatatmana yogaha दुष्प्राप इति मे मतिः वश्यात्मना तु यतता शक्यो वाप्तुमुपायतः. Asamyat atmana yogaha dushprapah. So samyat is control. Asamyat, so a person who is not able to control his mind. So asamyat atmana, for a person who is not, for the uncontrolled mind, asamyat atmana yogaha dushprapah. So yoga dushprapah, difficult to obtain. So yoga is difficult to obtain for a person, for asamyat atmana, for the person with uncontrolled mind too. But vashya atmana yatata upayataha avaptam shakyah. But through practice of yoga, it is possible for a persevering person. Persevering person is yatata. Vashya atmana. So for a yatata, for a person, for a person who endeavors, for a person who perseveres, vashya atmana, it is possible for him to control his mind. Avaptum shakyah. Shakyah is possible. So through practice, it is possible for a persevering person to control his mind. Iti me manaha. Manaha is view. This is my view. So Krishna tells it's my view that through continuous practice, it is possible for a persevering person to control his mind. So Lord Krishna, in this verse, he replies to Arjuna's queries once again. He says that it is a fact that yoga does not occur to a person with an uncontrolled mind. So for the unrighteous, non-believers, practicing yoga becomes very, very difficult. But for one who has the initiative, for one who has the intention, one who has decided to move in that path and persevere, regular practice of meditation brings results. Earlier in the Karma Yoga chapter, Lord Krishna tells that by practicing Nishkama Karma, that is continuously by practicing Nishkama Karma, a person acquires knowledge in course of time. So such a karma yogi develops equal vision and equanimity of mind in course of time. Through further perseverance, through continuous practice of meditation, it is possible for this person to control the mind and become perfect in yoga. अर्जुन उवाच अयति श्रद्धयोपेतः योगोच्चलितमानसः अप्राप्य योगसंसिद्धिं कां गतिं कृष्ण गच्छति. Arjuna Uvacha, Arjuna speaks, Krishna, Shraddhaya Upetaha, O Lord Krishna, Shraddhaya is with faith. Upetaha is a practitioner. So a yoga practitioner, he begins his practice with faith, with Shraddha. Ayatihi yogat chalita manasaha. So chalita manasaha, manasaha, manas, mind, chalita manasaha. So because of his unsteady mind, what happens? Yoga chalita manasaha. Ayatihi, he is not able to endeavor. He is not able to persevere. So he is unsuccessful. He fails in yoga practice. He gets deviated from yoga practice because of his unsteady mind. He fails to endeavor. So yoga samsiddhim aprapya. So samsiddhim aprapya. He is not able to achieve samsiddhim. He is not able to achieve perfection. Aprapya, after not being able to attain perfection in yoga samsiddhim. Kam gatim gachati, what is his fate? What becomes of him? So Arjuna's question is, what happens to one who begins yoga practice with good faith but fails to endeavor because of unsteady mind and hence fails to perfect the science of yoga? So the word ayatihi means one who does not endeavor through regular disciplined practice. He begins the yoga practice in all good faith, but due to his unsteady mind, he is not able to reach his goal. Perhaps he is unable to control his mind, he is unable to control the senses. So he makes a beginning with Shraddha, with good faith. But he does not have the potential. So his mind gets diverted. He gets deviated and he does not reach his goal. Kam gatim gachati. So such a person, what is his fate? What becomes of him? Kachinno bhaya vibrashtaha chinnabhramiva nashyati apratishto mahabaho vimudo brahmanah pati. Mahabaho, O mighty armed. So here O mighty armed refers to Krishna. Arjuna is referring to Krishna. Brahmanah pati vimudhaha. So Brahmanah pati. Pati is marga, that is path. In the path of reaching Brahman, Vimudaha is a person who is baffled. So this yoga practitioner who has begun yoga with good faith, in all good faith he has made a beginning. He is baffled because Brahmana, he doesn't understand what is Brahma. So this ignorant who gets lost in the path to Brahman, apratishtaha, he is without any pratishtaha, he is without any refuge. Ubaya vibhrashtaha. Ubaya is both. Okay, vibhrashtaha. He is totally in a state of delusion. Okay, because he is deprived from both ubaya, from both the paths. What are the two paths? One path is a path to Swarga. Another one is the path to Brahman. That is the Dhyana Yoga. He has failed in Dhyana Yoga because he is baffled with Brahman. He is not able to persevere because of his unsteady mind. So, Chinna Abhrahma Iva. So, Chinna is fragmented. Abhrahma Iva. So, like a fragmented cloud, Kachit na nashyati. So, this person who has got lost in both the paths, is he not ruined like a fragmented cloud? So, Lord Krishna Arjuna tells, O mighty arm Krishna, will not such a person who digresses from the path to reach Brahman without any refuge, deviated from both the paths, will he not be ruined like a fragmented cloud? So Shri Krishna Arjuna in this shloka wants to know what becomes of that baffled person, that is Brahmanaha pati vimudaha. So that person in that path of yoga which leads to Brahman, he fails to he be neither here nor there. That is Ubaya. Ubaya means both. So such a person is not qualified for Swargaloka because he has not performed the actions to reach that goal. If he is also not successful in yoga, let us say he is unsuccessful in yoga also because of his fickle mind, then he does not attain moksha also. So he is in a lurch because he is not qualified for Swargaloka, and in the path to reaching Brahma, moksham, liberation, he has failed. So Arjuna compares this person's state to that of a broken, fragmented cloud. Just as a fragmented cloud fades off because it is disconnected to the mass moving cloud and it also cannot attach to another cloud. So, like that cloud, like that fragmented cloud, will this yogi, will this unsuccessful yogi perish the same way? एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण चेत्तुमर्हस्य शेषतः त्वदन्यसंशयस्यास्य चेत्ता न ह्युपपद्यते. कृष्ण मे एतत् संशयम् अशेषतः चेत्तुम् अर्हसि. So arhasi means qualified. Krishna, oh Lord Krishna, may etat samshayam, this doubt of mine, asheshataha means without anything remaining, anything left behind. So which means completely. Chetum arhasi. Arhasi is qualified. So only you are qualified to clear my doubt completely. He, because asya samshayasya cheta, asya samshayasya, this doubts dispeller, tvat anyaha na upapadyate. Tvat anyaha, apart from you, na upapadyate, cannot be found. So which means, oh Krishna, only you are qualified to clear my doubt. There is no other dispeller for this doubt other than you. So Arjuna requests Krishna to dispel all his doubts. This doubt was raised by Arjuna in the previous shloka. So what happens to that baffled meditator, yoga practitioner? He is baffled because of the ignorance of Brahman. He faces double loss. He is not qualified for Swarga because he has not performed the required actions to go to the Swarga lok. At the same time, he has not been successful in yoga practice. So therefore, he will not get Brahman. He will not reach Brahman. He will not get moksha. He will not be liberated. So he is left in a lurch because he is neither here nor there. So Arjuna tells Krishna that only Lord Krishna can dispel his doubts because all embodied beings are perishable and they are not capable of dispelling his doubt. Only the omniscient, omnipotent, supreme Lord Krishna, who is also Arjuna's affectionate friend and guru, can remove his doubts. So in the verses covered in today's video, there is a conversation between Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Arjuna tells Krishna that with his fickle and unsteady mind, it seems impossible for him to attain success in dhyana yoga, in meditation. Lord Krishna reassures him that through continuous yoga practice and vairagya, that is by being detached from material objects, vairagya, he can control his mind. Arjuna then asks Krishna about the fate of the unsuccessful yoga practitioner. What will become of him? Will he perish like a fragmented cloud? Arjuna asks. Then he pleads with Krishna to clear his doubts as he considers only the omniscient, omnipotent Krishna capable of clearing his doubts.